I-Team is investigating your rights when pandemic-related changes are complicating your holiday travel plans.
Consumer investigator Jason Knowles finding out what you should know this holiday travel season.
You may want to change plans due to safety concerns over the Omicron variant, or you may be upset over a schedule change made by the airlines. The I-Team is finding out what your holiday flight rights are as you navigate upcoming travel.
They just yanked it away from us at the last minute.
Richard Goldman was looking forward to leaving Northwest suburban Algonquin for the holidays.
The booking cost 84,000 miles.
He booked a flight to the Philippines with his wife and their one-year-old son. They were hoping he could meet his grandparents for the first time.
We've been looking forward for years because my wife is an immigrant. She came here 3 years ago, and we haven't been back since. You know, she got pregnant the first year. We had our baby in March 2020.
But just before Thanksgiving, he says United Airlines canceled the December flight and wouldn't let him and his wife rebook another flight with miles until March.
They said that all they have are revenue tickets. They don't have points tickets anymore. So they have the seat, they just won't give it to me for points.
Goldman wrote a letter to the CEO of United pleading to rebook him on another flight with miles.
Points are no longer an option, and all flights have cost over $4,000.
Travel experts say airlines are canceling flights, making schedule changes, or adding stops more than ever as they deal with pandemic staffing challenges and changing consumer demands.
And that means a lot of schedule changes. If you've booked a flight over the last few months, you've probably noticed that your flight has been changed by a few minutes, a few hours, or downright canceled. It happens all the time.
Willis Orlando from Scott's Cheap Flights says if you used miles or points, the airline has to return the miles if there is a significant change or cancellation. If you paid for a flight and the airline cancels, makes a significant schedule change, or adds a stop, you should also be entitled to a full refund.
What you have to know is that according to U.S. law, if your flight is significantly changed or canceled, so that could mean a delay of 4 hours, a delay of 12 hours, adding a stop to a non-stop flight, or a full-out cancellation, you are owed a full refund from the airline.
In that situation, Orlando says you may also be able to pick a different day, time frame, or destination without paying a dime.
Every airline's policy is a little bit different.
But what if you get COVID-19, or if you have second thoughts about your travel due to the Omicron variant, and you pull the plug on your holiday trip? You won't get your money back.
Exactly. If you voluntarily cancel your flight, and there's not been a change to your itinerary, the airline does not owe you your money back, but they will give you a voucher.
You can rebook a flight with that voucher without a change fee, as most airlines are now waiving them. But you may have to pay a difference in fares.
They just wouldn't help at all.
Goldman says he still wants to go on his trip, and now he will. He says hours after the I-Team reached out to United Airlines, a representative called him saying they could help him rebook with miles, just like before.
And sure enough, they booked us a ticket December 10th. We can now celebrate Christmas with our family in the Philippines.
If you're concerned about COVID-19 affecting travel, you can also research travel insurance. Just make sure it specifically says you can get reimbursed if your trip is canceled due to COVID-19. Jason Knowles, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Well done, bravo. Great news there. Pack the holiday gifts and your patience if you are flying. Look at that beautiful setting out there.